Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Final Fantasy VII time. Once again for the second time, I suppose. Who cares what you have to say? He's had it. So has she. First I've ever agreed. Now, I believe we're supposed to take from that, you know, they offed each other or themselves, but it just kind of looks like they fell down. So ain't a big deal. Pay close attention to Barrett's speech because it's going to change. You're supposed to give me something. Oh, maybe it's not yet. Now, if you don't make it, nothing bad really happens. It just makes the next section of the game a little bit longer. Get out of the way. Pretty high potion. Out of the way. That guy usually steals a potion or a phoenix down. These guys had their clothes stolen. Like you're trying to move. Let me move. Stupid pointy head. Do it. probably progressing through the dialogue a little quick. I apologize. I know what it says because I've played this game so often. Oh, I'm trying not to. Barrett, you just transmogrified into Cloud in an instant. Okay, so, couple things. If we run straight down that way, that's going to take us where we wanted to go. Had we got kicked off the train sooner, we would have just had farther to run. Instead, we're going to run down this way. Why? Because there's really great stuff down here, duh! That's a lie. There's nothing down here except one interesting thing. We will look at it. These rocket launchers, big deal. Ain't scared. There is something else we can fight down here, however. It's a little more interesting. They're called Grash Strikes. See them all. Point them out and tell you what makes them so special. How about these backgrounds, huh? Is it you? It is. Okay, see that silk thingy? That hits you and it slows you down. That's no fun. It's no fun for anybody involved. However, these guys will drop not terribly often. There's like a 5-ish% chance that one of them will drop a item called a spider web, which has been in Final Fantasy forever. And that will slow down a target. Use it on an enemy, it casts the slow spell, pretty much. Now, we will be able to cast the slow spell later, but not for quite a while. And a lot of bosses in this game are susceptible to slow. So close. No item. That's a bummer. So, it might behoove you to hang around and fight a bunch of them. Try and get some of those spider webs. Speaking of getting spells for later, this game suffers from something that Final Fantasy VI suffers from a little bit. And 5 and 3. And that is, everybody can do everything. Because of the way materia works, Barrett, good buddy brother Barrett here, who has excuse me, I was gonna say, who has a horrible magic stat, who actually right now has the second best magic stat. He could be your healer, and it wouldn't really affect all that much. So, I mean, it's not a bad idea, because he's also got the most vitality, and, you know, his defense is pretty good. But the point is, everybody can do everything, and that makes it, at least for me, turn it back, screw that. At least for me, it makes it less interesting because it matters less who is in your party if everybody can do everything. Obviously, you don't have to play it like that, but you can. That's a special combatant. This is, they will spawn infinitely from this doorway, should you choose to fight them. If there's really anything special, they're just slightly stronger versions of the blue ones that we fought in the last video. Oh, and I needed to do something. Notice the game audio was a little high last time, and I had turned it down a bit anyway. I just didn't turn it down enough. That looks a little better. The ducking wasn't ducking. That's right. Yeah, they'll just spawn forever. They're not really worth taking the time to deal with. You can get better money, experience, and items, etc. just from fighting the random battles in here, so. But I wanted to show it, you know, trying to fulfill as much of the game as we can fulfill for show-offy reasons. Yeah, but if you get caught at like the first train checkpoint and don't get out of the car in time, you start back there. Tifa hit her limit break to get shiny down there. We'll talk about those next chance we get into a battle. Because limit breaks work a little weird, I think. So this will work. This is Tifa's. You see green and yellow. If you hit it on a green, you get a hit. If you hit it on a yellow, you get a critical hit. And the longer the game, the more you use Tifa and her limit breaks. Oh, a rare miss. Hit percentage is very high in this game, so it's not often you see a miss. I'm gonna get it wrong if I try and explain this, so I'm actually gonna look it up. Make sure I get it right. Because it's goofy. So, we'll take Cloud as an example. There's 4 levels, each one, well, that's not even true. Most of these have 2. So you can set, do you want to use level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, which is fine. X one opponent, okay. So to get Cloud's second level 1, you have to use his first level 1, Braver, 8 times. But to open level 2, you have to kill 120 enemies. To open the second level 2, you have to use the first level 2 7 times. To get level 3, you have to kill 80 enemies after you get level 2B. To get level 3B, you have to use level 3A 6 times. Some people's it doesn't work that way. Some people's it's just you... The numbers are different. So looking at Barrett's. So with Clouds, we have to use Braver, what, 8 times? What did I say? 8 times? Yeah. You have to use Braver 8 times to get his level 2. With Barrett, you have to use Big Shot 9 times. For Tifa, you have to use Beat Rush 9 times. So the numbers change, and depending on when you can unlock certain levels and things like that. It's not as easy as just level ups or kill a bunch of enemies or use this limit break this many times. It's a combination of all of them. Let's go through the lasers. I ain't scared. Do it. After coming this far, after going 6 screens. Down here. Game is flawless. It just cut off the side of this text box. Also, the spacing after words to go to punctuation is really inconsistent in this game. Okay, point of no return. We cannot go back now. with her. Oh, another thing I guess I should mention. If you push select, it will light up exits and your character. Look, we got some weird little fish things. Blue goos. Cloud. Magic in this game is expensive. We've seen it. I don't. At this point, I've got to replay so many of these Final Fantasy games. I've got to do 7, 8, and 9. All need replay. Of course, it's the longest ones. And it starts to become a thing where sometimes it's cheaper to use. Well, not cheaper, more efficient to use lower level spells twice than it is to use a higher level spell once, because it will heal you more at lower cost. Of this weird semi-diagonal thing. I like when I push right and move down. It's a favorite thing of mine in video games. And this game does it a lot. Going through here, it's out in here. Grab a potion. Let's go. I think this is the other ladder. Excuse me. Came out of nowhere. New bad guys. Choose Tank. That's a Pokemon name if I ever heard one. Yeah, those guys are not scared of using silk to slow you down. I kind of hate it. Something else I don't really care for about this game. I guess it's fairly consistent across some of the other Final Fantasy games, but early on, you really kind of just eat through things. You know, maybe take a second, reassure the person, no, it's fine, and it's okay. So I want to show you that because this ladder in the other room is on the left-hand side. This ladder in this room is on the right-hand side. The layout's goofy. It's just weird. Excuse me. Tent. And crap all for drops here. Yeah, fine. I'll do everything. Don't worry about it. Well, this looks familiar. Maybe jumped off and didn't just ride it all the way down. Too close to these pipes? The world may never know. You can tell this is future look. They're up to 24G in this world. We're barely using 5 right now. think, you know, just had a... Just had a terrorist attack, you know, because that's what we are, pretty much. It's not PC to say so. That's poison. You glow green. But security? Kind of non-existent. So that's a smogger, and that's a blood taste. Aren't you glad they don't put the enemy names in the little box anymore? Because that's terrible. Blood taste. We fought the one dog that had the blue tentacle thing coming out of its head last time. The red one's the power-up version. Nothing fancy. Here's a new thing. Some status ailments do not last outside of battle. Could have used that tent, but I would rather save a tent. Tents cost more money. And money is something in this game we do need to be a little concerned about, because I'm not going to go way out of my way to do a ton of, grinding for anything till way later. The thing. No timer on this one. For reasons, I guess. Just leave this way. This is a invisible wall door thing. Let's put a gate on it, man. Take you 20 minutes. Little caution sign gate. So, the blood tastes have an attack where they will drain some health. It's called Tentacle Drain. Very, very creative title. It looks just like the regular attack, and it drains all of 6 hit points. The Foggers will drop a Deadly Waste, which uses Bio 2 on everybody. It's a very strong poison attack game. Poison attack spell. Best used on peoples and large groups. We may have a use for it later. Excuse me. God. I have a question about this elevator. Is there a helm in it? Or is that to open a door? What is that there for? Because it's the future. Ooh, spooky. Oh no, new guys. What are we gonna do? It's a proto machine gun. Assume we're not using Mega Man definitions, and that's not prototype machine gun. Oh no, lightning. I did it. That was way late. What security device is that? You need 3 people to simultaneously slam on the keyboard. There's the save point. I don't care. I don't need it. I got save states. But I ain't gonna need that either, so. I'm just gonna cut in. This is never touched upon again, ever. We have Cloud saying one sentence to imply that there's a history here. No, it's never ever brought up again, ever. And reading the president's response, it's not gonna know, like, you know, it's just, yeah. I don't know where Tifa got the idea that this was from Soldier. Just kind of pulled that out of the thin air, I guess. So, Airbuster. Let's talk about Airbuster. 1,200 hit points. Drops a Titan Bangle, which is a new defense. Weak to lightning, strong against fire, nullifies earth and gravity, and is also affected by slow and stop. Because we have surrounded him. One thing that started in Final Fantasy VI, if we hit somebody like this guy from the back, we'll do extra damage. Doesn't apply to magic. Probably would almost have been better to have Cloud just hit him, hit him. But hitting him in the back does make him counterattack, so keep that in mind. That's gonna hit Tifa. the more damage you do to him, the more he has trouble doing other things. Big Bomber is his strongest attack. That rear gun is his weakest attack. Say that should be pretty close to it. Not a hard fight. So she said, don't let it get to us, but what should we not be letting get to us about what? That one what? So, what we can do in this situation is we can either have Eris run away, we can have Eris fight, or we can try and help out. So, we're gonna hold on for a minute. Oh, for Pete's sake. Not even a step. These guys are called, but they show up in a couple of other games fairly frequently. They're in Crystal Chronicles. Hedgehog Pie. Alright, so we need to run up and to this barrel first. Said barrel. This one. For her to say she needs help again. Push barrel. Why these are up here, who put them here, I don't know. I also don't know why she wouldn't just jump across the gap. She jumped across the other one with us to get to the stairs just fine. It's bigger on the inside. Here's another issue. That should be probably fairly common knowledge, right? Like anybody who joins gets infused with Mako, and their eyes start to glow in the dark. And Soldier's been a thing for a while by the time this game happens. So, you know, that's not... It's not a common thing, but it's a known thing. So this conversation, this part of the conversation really doesn't make sense. Like, I get, oh, you must have been in Soldier. How'd you guess? Well, you know, it's the thing that everybody knows. Hair is phasing through his hat. Hurry before he comes. Don't worry about it. No one is coming. I'm going to give you the Titan Bangle, because you are in the back row by default, but if I give you that, I can put you up, and then you won't suffer the penalty for your physical attack, which is pretty crummy already. Like, almost half of his. Way less strength, way less dexterity. Dexterity. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Save, yeah, let's save. It's almost end video time. We'll do a little more though. That's a whole eater, as opposed to a half of one. I don't know that I ever realized until I started Let's Playing this the last time. Not this time, but the last time. There's a hell of a lot of gradients in the character design of this game. Can't go that way. Go this way. There's an enemy around here called VII who can steal your stuff. If you fight him, kill him quick. Excuse me. This guy are sick. 10 out of 10. Greatest RPG of all time. This guy are sick. Number 1. Oh, okay. He has a tattoo. I think it was the number 2. But what is it now? It looks like somebody's laying in the bed. Also, he can't be that sick. He's got 3 trophies. 3. Count them. Not 1, not 2, but 3 trophies. So many trophy. Hello. You guys got some materia for sale, but I don't want any of it. I will sell these. You can also sell materia. Right. Should you choose to sell some materia, the higher up level, the more money you get out of it. Don't care about any of that crap. On in here. Hello, child. Child? Become child. So, we got one. It's by 3. You notice this has the link. These don't. We're gonna leave that empty for now. We're gonna fill it up really soon, though. Let's put it here. What we want is upstairs. Yep. These are scattered throughout the world. We want to read them all. The top drawer. Bottom drawer. Talk to child. Open the hidden drawer between the drawer. 10 out of 10. We're gonna leave it. It's better if you don't take it, so. We got the Titan bangles, we got the dude in the pipe, did the 5 gil thing. We're good. Okay, this is Eris's place, and this is where we're going to stop. But first, another ether, some cover materia. Cover in this game works like cover does in, I think, pretty much Final Fantasy IV. I don't remember if it was in 3. But Cecil in 4, it could be a thing in 5 and 6. There was an item in 6, True Knight. Worked the same way in this game. You have a chance to take a hit for somebody else in the party. Level 1 cover is 20%. One thing I will say about cover in this game, since you are going to be taking the physical hit for somebody, since you take half damage from physical hits in the back row, if you give cover to somebody in the back row, not only will they take the hit for somebody else, they will take half damage for taking the hit. So that's something that will be going to Barrett later on. Does help with limit break stuff. Because, you know, you gotta, if it's a limit break, you have to use a certain number of times to get it to level up. Getting hit more raises your limit bar faster, which means you'll use the limit break quicker. So keep that in mind. That's going to be it for now. I will see you folks next time. Goodbye.